Okay. Okay, let's start. Once upon a time, there was a man named Michael. One particular day, Michael was very excited. This was a day for his brand new car to be delivered. Michael had never owned a car before, but he knew that owning a car would help him in many ways. He had worked hard and saved his money for several years, just so he could buy the new car. The moment finally arrived. The delivery man from the car dealership pulled into the driveway with Michael's brand new shiny car. Michael was so excited. The delivery man asked, "Would you like me to go over some of the car features with you?" Michael replied, "No, that's okay. I'm sure I can figure it out by myself. Thanks anyway." The delivery man said, "Okay, but if you do find that you need help, the owner's manual is in the glove department." The delivery man handed Michael the keys and wished him well and left. Michael excitedly ran to the car and pulled on the door, but it wouldn't open. Michael thought to himself, "That's odd. The doors on the car at the dealership opened with no problem." Michael walked around the car looking into the windows, thinking how soft the seats looked. At the time, Michael's friend Scott came over. "Nice car, Michael," said Scott. "But why are you walking around the outside looking in?" Michael replied, "I just got this car and the doors are stuck." Scott laughed and said, "Stuck? Did you try unlocking the doors first?" Michael, sheepish shy, replied, "Well, no, not yet. I was just getting ready to." Michael put one keys into the door lock, but it wouldn't open the door, no matter how hard Michael tried to turn it. Scott said, "You better be careful or you'll break the key off the lock." "That key is to the car's trunk. Try the other key." Michael quickly replied, "I was just getting ready to try that." Michael finally unlocked the doors and sat behind the wheel. He breathed in deeply and said, "Don't you just love that new car smell?" Scott said, "Yes, it is great. It is a great smell. Let's see how the radio sounds." After several attempts and some guidance from Scott, Michael finally got the radio turned on. "Oh, great. I got the radio that plays the wrong station, and the sound is so much too low," Michael complained. Scott groaned and said, "Michael, you push these buttons to change the radio station and turn the knob to adjust the volume level. Haven't you read the owner's manual yet? That's the first thing I did when I bought my new car." Michael replied, "No, not yet. I've been too busy, but I'll get around to it sometime soon. Right now I want to take this beauty out for a little drive." Scott cautioned, "Be careful, Michael. Please wear your seatbelt." Michael asked, "Hey, Scott, I think you could give me a little hand with the seatbelt." Scott walked over and helped Michael get the seatbelt adjusted and warned, "I hope I know what you're doing." With that, Michael backed out of the driveway. Much to Michael's surprise, the car kept going backwards. He turned the wheel and pushed some buttons, but the car kept going backwards. With great horror, Scott watched as Michael backed his brand new car right into a tree. The car was ruined. Scott ran over to Michael and asked, "Why didn't you stop?" Michael stammered, "I don't know how." Many people go through life without referring to the owner's manual God gave us. This owner manual, the Bible, can help us have a richer, more fulfilled life in many ways. It is wise to read the Bible often and follow the guidance God's God has laid out for us. So many people are the outside trying to find a way in, just like Michael when he was trying to unlock the car doors. People may try different keys or methods to get to heaven, but Jesus told us he is the only way. We must trust Jesus and ask him to forgive us for the bad things we have done. After that, we should read the Bible and pray to God. If we do not, if we do, we will have a much happier life. Who would like to pray?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful Sabbath morning. Thank you for the message of the children's story today that you gave us. the example, the Bible to read every single day to learn more about you and your love. Amen.
Go back to your seats.